my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Meg, and this is my apartment tour. I am so excited to film this. I'm not gonna lie, I put this off like about 7 or 8 months. I should have filmed this a long time ago, but I feel like there's always like that little bit of standard with YouTube when you're doing like house tours or anything like that. Everything needs to be pristine and clean and sparkling, and that is not me. That is not my life. That is not this channel. So if you don't like seeing clutter, if you don't like seeing disorganization, just click off the video, because there's literally thousands of other videos of house tours and apartment tours where everyone has everything pristine. That is not this. I am so excited to share this with you though, just to give you some ideas for decorating. I love watching these kind of videos, and if you are new and you're watching me because of that, this is typically a makeup channel, so feel free to check out my other videos while you are around. But my husband and I are finally leaving apartment life behind. We found a house to rent, and it is more space. It has an actual backyard, a garage, it's in a quiet neighborhood, and it's only $100 more than what we're paying now. So sometimes renting a house is a little bit better of an option. Right now, we live next to a biker bar. Not that anybody cares, but we live next to a biker bar. We thought it was far away enough. It isn't, so it's like motorcycles until about 3:30 in the morning, because the bar stays open until 3. And then the bar opens again at 6, so then they start rolling in around 5:30 in the morning. So it's just non-stop noise of motorcycles, of music, and no offense to anyone that lives around here, because I was in my early 20s and annoying too, but everyone is partying like 7 nights a week, outside yelling and screaming, blasting music. People have no respect these days, I tell ya. So I am so excited. My husband is so excited. We're so excited to move into a neighborhood where it's quiet, and you kind of have to be quiet or else you get fined. So that's the premise of that. I'm sure you're like, shut up and show us the apartment, so let's go ahead and get into it. Here is the studio. I'm just gonna do a quick overview because I have a more in-depth video on everything that's in here. So we'll link it up above. But anyways, this place is definitely cluttered. I have outgrown my Alex drawer. I need another one. So I just kind of have stuff all over the place right now. I filmed a video earlier today, so I really haven't cleaned that up. And then for storage on top, I just keep out my lipsticks and eyeliners and setting sprays. Don't really have room for the makeup that's sitting on top of the Alex drawer, so definitely will have to get another one. I just have all of my film equipment in here, tripods, and this is kind of like the junk room almost. My husband has gone through a number of computer chairs over the years, so we're starting a little bit of a collection, hopefully not bringing it to the new house. But this is what my studio looks like. By the way, a lot of the decor that's in here is from HomeGoods. So I know it's a little bit annoying, but like I said, if you like more details, check out my studio tour, and I give a lot more specifics on where these pieces are from. And shout out to this, because I painted this. I like it. I do have an art page, Instagram.com/artbymegb, if you want to check it out. All right, we are starting off with the worst and most cluttered area of the house, just to get it out of the way with, and not to knock people that keep their houses pristinely clean and like a museum. I wish I was like that. I live with 2 fur babies. We just have so much clutter in this apartment. It's just not possible. So it's not a knock against anyone else. I mean, this is just real life. It is what it is. I don't know. I like keeping it real on my channel. Here we have Luna's cage, and we keep our shoes on it. These are all Joe's shoes. I have a pair of slides I run outside in. But we have had several scorpions in this apartment. So shoes on the floor is a no-go. So unfortunately, this is just a little cluttered area. This little mirror thing I've had since I first moved out like 6 years ago. It's just a nice quick check to make sure, you know, you don't have something on your face when you're leaving. Stores keys. We have her collar and leash on there. Luna's bandana for taking her out somewhere. I have this Andy Warhol print that I'm obsessed with, although in one of the moves, the frame cracked a little bit, so not thrilled about that. And it's really expensive for a new frame, so we're just gonna pretend it doesn't exist. Unfortunately, the kitchen is always cluttered no matter what. I think in a lot of people's houses, the island is kind of like the dump zone for where you put all your stuff. You can see that little pantry has zero storage. That's my main complaint with this apartment, the lack of storage. So you're kind of forced to have all your knickknacks in the kitchen out. Like all those cabinets are filled to the brim with stuff. So unfortunately, the kitchen is just always kind of messy looking. And for Christmas decorations, because it is that time of year, I just had leftover lights I just like stringing on top of the cabinets in the kitchen. It just looks really cute at night. And I also want to shout out Nicole because she mailed me this yesterday for Christmas. It's so freaking cute. They're coasters, but you can stack them up to look like a prickly pear cactus, and I love that. And then she also sent me like this snarky married life coloring book, so I'm excited to go through that later. These are silk flowers from our wedding, and I loved doing this option because it's something that I get to keep forever, and I'm just obsessed. They're so beautiful. My aunt made them for me, and I love having this. Again, this is kind of like the little cluttered area that I was talking about, or I think I talked about it at the end of the video in the outro, but I'm so excited to space this out in our house. You can see that there's just so much stuff on these shelves. And I just can't wait to spread it out a little bit more. The shelves I recently got at IKEA, I think they were $9 or $12 each, so they're really inexpensive. So I just have a bunch of knickknacks and books. A lot of the decorations you're seeing on here are from Home Goods. It's kind of hard to see because I'm filming this at the worst part of day. The sun's going down, so it's artificial lighting. So I apologize for that. This is like the worst apartment tour ever. But the J&M, I just DIY'd. I went to a craft store like Joann's. They have cardboard letters. I just painted it white. And if you can't tell, I just outlined in gold paint, and I love how that turned out. I've had that for like 5 years. Again, these are more flowers from our wedding. The one on the right is what our centerpieces looked like, and I just thought they were so pretty I had to keep one for myself. And the lavender I actually got myself from Joann's, I think, because the same aunt that made these flower arrangements gifted me this really cute Eiffel Tower vase. So I just wanted to stick some lavender in there. I have a little bit of obsession with Paris. You can see it's actually the hotel Joe and I stayed at because we eloped in Vegas and then we had a wedding back home. So maybe I'll make a video on that. So this is my little bookshelf area. Moving over to the living room, this is a Christmas tree. I got it at Big Lots, I think. It was on sale last year, so I got a pretty good deal for it. A lot of the Christmas decorations on the actual tree are from Target. The topper is from Target. A lot of stuff in this apartment is Target or Home Goods. My mom did mail us some packages for Christmas. I didn't feel like double wrapping them, so they're just ugly boxes. It is what it is. The salt lamps I got from a crystal shop that's at a mall out here. And then for the stocking holders, they're just regular stocking holders. It was like 2 for $10 at Target. And I just put the crystals on top, and these little star lights were from the dollar section at Target. Now they're on. The one nutcracker, the guy back there, I got him at Home Goods. This one was my mom's. I convinced her to let me have them when I moved. This was always my favorite nutcracker growing up as a kid, so I'm glad I got to keep that. Back there, we have a globe I got from Home Goods, and instead of having a book for guests to sign at our reception, we just had them sign that. So I love that idea and that we did that. Up here, I have these canvas prints that I got off of Groupon. It was $30 for all 3, and they're really, really high quality. These are like my favorite decor items in the entire house. Over here in the corner, we have Severus Snake. He is a snake plant. The pot holders I got from World Market. My cousin found a BOGO deal, so we just split on that. And I have been wanting a snake plant for a while. This is his 2nd month here, and he is growing a lot, so love that. Here you can kind of see a preview of the backyard area. What's nice about these apartments is that they're individualized houses, so you're not sharing walls with anyone. You're just like literally all on top of each other. So it's some space for this little girl over here to run around in, but you're gonna have an entire backyard so soon, and I am so excited. In here is the rest of the living room space. This carpet I got off Amazon. It was a really good deal. I think it was under $100 for it. And I just want to talk about Luna's toys because I get questions on my personal social media all the time. I get a lot of her toys at HomeGoods. They're $2 to $5 and they're super cute and they're really good quality. Like the sloth is HomeGoods, the elephant, the piggy, the llama, all HomeGood toys. I also get her dog beds from HomeGoods too. They have really good deals. This little coffee table is a hand-me-down from my grandmother, so hopefully soon we will be able to afford a bigger one, and I can't wait to get a newer couch too. So I have my comfy over there. It's like this giant sweatshirt blanket thing I found at Costco for $15. It's life-changing. And before anyone says anything about me living in a desert and needing something heavy like that, the people that created it are actually from Arizona because it does get cold here at night. Up here, I have a gallery wall. I love having this in my space. All the art that you see, I created with the exception of the Stormtrooper, which I found at Bed Bath & Beyond. It was on sale. And the same thing with the Cleveland Indian sign. Years ago, it was on sale at Bed Bath & Beyond. But all these little art pieces I just did myself. And then over here on our little end table, we kind of have the cat station set up because we don't really have anywhere to put his food without someone trying to get at it and eat it. I also have a couple of crystals over here too. Down here, I have this tray that I recently got on Amazon for, I think it was $20. I just keep a laptop on it because Joe and I both like gaming. So he'll be sitting on one end of the couch playing Call of Duty with his friends. I'll be on the other end of the couch playing Sims. So we both get to spend time with each other and be by each other, but still doing our own separate thing. Isn't that right? And this is clearly Luna's end of the couch. Let's move on to the master. So here is the master. It's kind of humdrum, if I'm being completely honest. I have such a hard time decorating the master, I think because it's always such a large space. And a lot of places in Arizona, houses, apartments, no matter where you are, it's one kind of living space. So you'll have the bathroom straight up connected to the bedroom. Where the towels are hanging is a toilet room. There's always a toilet room. I have a walk-in closet here and then the shower. So the bathroom's pretty simple. I also hate these, everywhere in Arizona has these dumb little windows. I hate them. I'd rather not have them. So I just put some blackout stuff over there. It's not the most attractive, but it works to keep the light out. This clothing rack I got at IKEA. It's $9. I love it. For a YouTuber perspective, it's really great because I can use it for backdrops. And also it was convenient when I was working because I would just pick out my outfits for the week on Sunday, have them all laid out so I didn't have to stress about anything. I could just grab and go because I'm not a morning person. I do have my Stormtrooper onesie out because we're going to go see Star Wars tomorrow because Joe's coming home tonight. I'm so excited. So I'm definitely going to be wearing that to the movies. And yeah, again, lack of storage. So our Costco toilet paper is just kind of chilling right there because there's really nowhere else for it to go. Back to the actual bedroom, this rug I got at Costco for $15. I really like it. And it's really nice because Luna doesn't do well on these hard floors. So she's afraid to jump up and down off the bed. So having the carpet helps her. And I just feel like it helps pull the room together. We just have our own laundry baskets over there. Some spare lights around the TV. I think it looks cute. We have these little Beanie Babies to represent our animals. So Joe bought this lion in representation of our kitty. Because in your dad's eyes, you're a fierce little lion, man. Yes. We have a husky for Luna, and then this dog is representative of my parents' dog, so love that. Over here on the dresser, another area of being crowded, so can't wait to have more space to spread things out. I just have some more art that I've done. I love going to painting classes and learning new techniques, so that's a watercolor that I did at a painting class. This is another one I did at my painting class. And over here we have an homage to when we got married in Vegas. So we have like our wedding certificate and then just some little memorabilia stuff from where we got married. Again, I have some crystals and another salt lamp over here for decoration. One tip to make the room seem larger is hanging the curtains up a little bit higher than what they should go. It kind of elongates the room. I don't mind the painter's tape. I am somebody that is so sensitive to light. I need a room to be completely pitch dark to sleep. Any bit of light wakes me up. So I taped the blackout side of the curtain to the actual wall so no light was shining through. So again, it's not the most attractive, but it's only my husband and I in here and we don't care. Got another dog bed for Luna. Over here, I have a portrait of our cat that I did, and then I just have a little diffuser over here. It lights up. It's really cute. Oh, you heard me talking about you, huh? These were, again, 2 other small windows that we just covered up. So it's whatever. I don't like it, but it is what it is. I'm moving, so it doesn't matter. Over here, I have this really cool crochet piece I got from Fawn Willow on Instagram. I think she's just doing custom pieces right now, but I suggest you guys check her out because her stuff is so beautiful. As you can see, the house is divided. So behind me was the master bedroom part of the house, and down here we have the other bedrooms and bathrooms. So this is where we keep our towels and sheets. Again, not enough room, not nearly enough room. Oh, over on this little wall right here, I just printed out some family photos. I had this before we moved, and this is just where I happen to stick them. So over here, this room is very cluttered. It's kind of our guest room slash office slash storage room because again, there's no storage in this freaking house. So the garbage bags are full of work clothes that no longer fit me that I'm gonna donate to a women's center before we move. And this is just kind of, this is all Joe. He is so disorganized when it comes to his clothes. This is where we just kind of have his leftover clothes because we don't have space for it in our closet. So these shelves, I think we got from Big Lots. They're relatively inexpensive. And then that second shelf just holds all my art supplies. So all my canvases are sitting over there. And then for the litter box situation, we just stuck it in this closet because, again, there's really nowhere else for it to go. Here is the guest bedroom. These little mats are so comfortable and soft. I got them at Home Goods. Go on. We just have a bathtub over here. I can't wait to be a homeowner and have my own deep bathtub. So yeah, this is a little guest bedroom. I just stuck one of my paintings in here just because, I don't know, it works. Over across from here, we have the laundry room. So there is just a washer and dryer in that room. And this brings us back to the studio. That was my apartment tour. I will be filming an empty house tour, so be subscribed if you would like to see updates on that. And then once we get our stuff moved into the new house, I will film it. I won't put it off for a year, I promise. I'll actually film it because I want to show you how we're going, because like everything that you saw is like a little bit, you know, it's forced to be cluttered, right? Everything's just kind of like smushed in together because it's an apartment, it's a smaller space. So how I'm going to take everything that I have and spread it out throughout the house could be a little bit of a challenge. So we will see how that goes. I will be filming that process. If there's anything else you would like me to film with the new house that we're living in, or the moving process or anything like that, let me know down in the comments. I am so excited. I cannot wait to be out of here. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to hang out with me. I hope you subscribe on your way out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.